Welcome back, crew, to beautiful Haulover. Nope, we're not at Haulover. Welcome back to Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature, typically down at Haulover Inlet, but today we're visiting Haulover's cousin to the north, Boca Inlet, and it is a rough day. It is going to be interesting to see how our captains fare as they step in the ring and try and do battle with the inlet. And this, of course, is going to bring us to the first round of our contest. And here in the first round of our competition today, the boats are going to toss a Boston Whaler in the ring to see if they can go ahead and get on the board first. And of course, that Boston Whaler belongs to none other than the Blue Top Legend. So here we go. Our crew is working their way out of the mouth of Boca Inlet. She's got the boat up on plane, letting the boat do its thing. But as you can see, it is a rough day. We've got white caps in the background, and it's definitely not a day for everybody to come out of this inlet. But fortunately for her, she's been doing it for a while now. She's got it down pat and looks really solid as she makes her way out. And of course, she's going to wind up taking a win for the boats here in the first round. And that's going to give the boats an early 1-0 edge as we move into the second round of our contest. And here in the second round, the boats are going to toss a CV in the ring to see if they can keep that momentum going. And here we go. Crew is working their way out. Oh no! We've got a girl on the bow of the boat and she winds up getting worked. Right here you can see she was trying to get up. Boca smacks him around and she winds up getting knocked down and then getting smacked back into the chair as Boca gives her the once over as this crew's working their way out. Just reminding you not to really move around as you're exiting an inlet. Definitely try and stay put and be in a comfortable spot before you start to make your way out. Unfortunately for this crew, even though they look pretty solid, because she got worked in the beginning, I'm going to go ahead and give this round to Boca because she's going to remember that one the next day. And this, of course, is going to bring us to the third round of our competition. And here in the third round, the boats are going to toss in Aubrey brothers in the ring to see if they can go ahead and try and get back on top in this one. And here we go, round 3. Cap's got the throttle opened up on this one, boat up on plane, keeping that bow high. He does back off just a little bit as he starts to get into the heavy stuff here. But again, as you can see as he's going out, it is a nasty day. I still wonder on days like this every single time, like, where is he going? He's got no fishing rods out, so he's not going out to catch fish, which makes me wonder what is his plan for the day. But overall, he's trying to take his time, make sure he doesn't stuff the bow, and looks pretty solid as he's working his way out. He's had to slow down a lot, but it looks like he's going to successfully get past the breakers here and make his way out, and I'm going to give him the slight edge and go ahead and give him the win in this round. And that's going to bring us to a 2-1 edge for the boats as we move into the fourth round of our contest. And here in the fourth round, the boats are going to toss a World Cat in the ring to try and see if they can close this one out early, and our crew is working their way toward the mouth of Boca extremely slow. Something's going on here because they are taking their sweet time as they work their way toward it, but that's not a good plan, especially on a day as rough as this. But it looks like they might be having some sort of engine trouble and they're trying to get it sorted, but this is not the spot to get it sorted. They need to go ahead and figure this out back inside. And unfortunately, they've gotten themselves sideways here into the waves, and they are taking waves across the beam on this one, and this is not good. This is how you get into trouble really fast down into the inlet. But our crew's stuck here now, but they need to get on the one motor they got running right this second and try and get the heck out of here before it gets too bad. So the crew's starting to try and turn around and see if they can work their way back into Boca. And here we go, they're finally starting to get it around. They've got the bow of the vessel pointed back in, like they're gonna move back in toward the mouth of the inlet. And here with the following sea, they're going to wind up surfing some waves in, I'm guessing. But where things get difficult with that is as the wave comes up to the boat, it picks the stern of the vessel up and you wind up kind of losing control for a minute, and sometimes it can create a dangerous situation. So Cap really needs to get on the throttle on this one, but they're going to try and limp their way back into Boca Inlet, but unfortunately they've had to turn around, which means they're going to go ahead and take a loss for the boats here in the fourth round. And that's going to bring us to a 2-2 tie as we move into the fifth and final round of our contest. Who will be the winner in this one? Will it be the boats or Boca Inlet? But here we go. The boats are going to toss a Valhalla in the ring to try and close this one out. And driving out this inlet from the Tuna Tower on a rough day like this feels like a little bit of a risky proposition. Definitely would have better footing a little lower in the boat because you're going to rock a little more up high, as you can see here as he's trying to maintain his grip as he works his way out. Now he's got good throttle control here, the boat's just going fast enough to keep that bow up, which should keep him in an excellent position as he continues to work his way out of Boca. But again, I probably would have stayed down by the helm, but overall he's going to make it out without any issues and take a win for the boats, and that's going to give the boats the win in this episode. Thanks for watching, crew. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, does some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we've got the Miami Boat Ramps channel that focuses on all the hilarity that happens at the boat ramps in South Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.